That's all.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Today on Coffee Conversations, we are going to be talking about the NAMM Show. Just kind of a recap and share a few stories that we have for you and some cool new things that we saw. And a lot of the
ins and outs of what happened last year.
Sure.
One of the things that you sometimes get when you go to the NAMM Show is what they call NAMM Thrax. Yeah. You're out there in California with 150,000 people, and Jen and I did not get so lucky this time. We both caught the NAMM Thrax. Yeah, we were both kind of sick. Noah missed it.
I missed it.
You were lucky. Yeah, you didn't get it. Yeah.
My immune system is just so strong.
Your immune game.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's good for you. So, it was just a little bit of flu-like, cold-like, yucky kind of thing. But that was probably the least of the fun things out of NAMM. Mm-hmm. Everything else is great. Once again, we are sponsored by Hallowed Grounds.
Whether they like it or not.
They do. I actually talked to him. I talked to Drew about it. And Drew's like, wow, that's super cool. So, so Drew, thank you. We love our coffee. What kind of coffee do you have?
I have my normal double shot mic, which is a frappe with 2 shots of espresso.
Ooh, and Jen?
Right now, so I have what they call an NRT. It's a special blend of a bunch of things. I think there might be like green tea in it. There might be rooibos tea or something like that. But there's mate in it as well. But I had a quad latte earlier, so I was like, let's not get coffee right now. I'm already losing it.
And I am just drinking my classic cold brew that I'm so glad they decided to keep for the winter. Normally they don't keep it for the winter. But I went down and whined at Kathy and asked them to keep it for the winter, and they do, and I drink enough of it that obviously they're keeping it around, so that's cool. I also picked up, they also do the Nutty Bavarian. They're roasted Bavarian nuts. We have roasted Bavarian almonds, and we also have some coffee, some espresso beans coated with chocolate.
Don't you mean almonds?
Is that what it is? It's not almonds.
No, I don't know.
Almonds?
I say almonds.
Okay, you can say whatever you want. Almonds.
It's like much in the background.
It's down in the throat.
Let's see here we got here.
I like almonds.
Do you?
Yeah.
But you don't like almonds. So, at the NAMM Show, we saw all kinds of interesting things. One of my favorite things was the new Waza Air headphones from Roland and Boss. Those were really nifty.
Are those coming in?
I don't know yet. Hopefully soon. We'll let you know when they come in. But if you didn't see the video, there's a YouTube video that we put together on it real quick. They're headphones that are basically a guitar amplifier strapped to your head. But the cool thing is that it has spatial awareness too. So you can actually, as you turn your head, you can actually, with an app, put the amplifier anywhere you want in the room. And then as you turn your head, the sound moves where it's coming from. Also, what I didn't know, if you use backing tracks inside of them, you can set those too, so it can sound like the band's behind you. Oh, yeah, so you're playing, and it sounds like the band's behind you. So that's going to be really, really cool. I can't wait for those to come in. Those, I haven't seen any kind of shipping notification on those, so those are a little bit out still. But so that was really super cool. What'd you see?
So the thing that I saw, now I'm a flute player, and I adore when things feel fantastic. And Eastman came out with, they had it as their like flagship saxophone last year. So this year they actually had like the finished model. It's the Eastman 850 professional saxophone, the Rue St. George model. And in it, they had Haynes, master manufacturer, that does actually all the key work on all the Haynes flutes. He helped create this new key work for the saxophone that has a bunch of features from flute mechanisms on it, which makes the feel just so much more consistent overall, and not like clunky or anything. Plus there's like actual like silver keys instead of pearls on the buttons. Mm. So I thought that was like a really great innovative design for a saxophone that like you haven't seen before. Right. So I was just really impressed by that. Now I'd love to get some opinions on it from like
Well,
some
they're
of our
coming.
saxophone players. Okay.
Right. Once
yeah.
they get here, yeah, we did order them.
And like I'm really excited for people to see that and to hear what they think about it. So
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Cool.
Yeah.
Noah, what did you see?
Oh, NAMM was such a blur.
This was Noah's first name.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of cool stuff. The Audio Technica network system.
the
was
3000
cool.
system, the new
3000
wirelesses
system
with
was
network
cool.
ability. Yeah.
That was cool. What else? Well, obviously, you guys like the Greg Bissonette and Dixon drum video, which is
we're working on getting Greg Bissonette here. That is one of those things that we're hoping is going to happen.
cool. Yeah, because that video I checked this morning. It has 5,600 views,
Oh.
85 likes.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a very cool guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's one of those things that I would like to see happen.
that was a fun booth walkthrough. It was-
Yeah. And you got to play, you've got to hold the, 6 rotor
Oh
F
yeah,
tuba.
the F tuba from Eastman. I forgot about that.
6 rotors. How can you handle 6 rotors?
Very carefully. It's
Oh,
dangerous.
is it dangerous?
Only the pros can do it.
Oh, okay. It is a professional tuba. So that was very cool. So let's see what else there was. The Evolve 30, which we've had the Evolve 50 in stock now for a year or so. It's been very popular for us. We've sold a bunch of Evolve 50s. They brought out a little baby brother called the Evolve 30M. The M stands for mixer. So where the 50 had a 2-channel input, this now has an 8-channel input. So you can actually run, almost a band through one of these things, especially if you're a duo or trio. You can run it right through this thing. Those are in stock now. We actually got those already. They're $12.99. They sound great. If you haven't heard them, if you want to hear it, stop by. We can definitely give you a demo on it. It's a really good sounding speaker. Same power amplifier that's in the 50. So it's actually the same power module. They put it in the 30. They gave you a mixer. So if you don't need something as big as the 50, then you're good there. So that was really good.
Now, do they make an M version of the 50 now?
No, and it doesn't look like they have plans to. So they're trying to leave in the 50 as what it is.
Okay.
Difference between the two. The 50 has a 12-inch sub, and the 30 has a 10-inch sub, so a little bit smaller. The 50 has 10 3.5-inch drivers, and the 30M has 6 2.5-inch drivers. So even though it's the same power amplifier, it won't get as loud SPL wise because it can't, because there's not as much cone space. But sonically, they both sound great. I know that the 30 gets down to 47 hertz, where the 50 gets down to 35 hertz. And so you're going to get more bottom end out of the 50. Depending on what type of music you're doing, depending on what kind of band you're in, most of the bars around here, a 30 is going to be just fine, unless you're like a dance band that needs to have that thumping bass. But so that's super cool. Got a bunch of Gator stuff in. There was nothing really new from Gator. So there's some new straps that are coming. Well, there's a whole bunch of new straps. So guitar straps. Scanning my mind. I got a new table for my mixer from Onstage Stand.
Yay.
Yeah, so it's a little smaller, but they make this new little smaller mixer stand. What else we got? We got, oh yeah,
Yeah.
the new Yamaha trumpets. Oh yeah, they took some of their trumpets and they froze them. They didn't just froze them; they cryogenically froze them, just like Walt Disney.
Is that a myth?
That is a myth.
Okay.
They didn't do that. But they've always said that either. But anyway, so they take these trumpets and they cryogenically freeze them. Now, what does that do, right? So what it does is when you cryogenically freeze a trumpet, it actually rearranges all the molecules and makes them really tight together. So whatever kind of sound characteristics that horn would have, it intensifies it. It makes it more. So we've had them in the shop now for about 2 weeks. And one of our trumpet teachers, I haven't talked to Mick yet, but talked to Jason about it. Jason's just blown away by that trumpet. Just unbelievable how great that is. So that's something that's new that just came in, was those new cryogenically frozen trumpets.
We have to get a video on those.
Yeah, we need to get that put together. That whole thing with that.
So if you want to see two guys talking about trumpets on like a super nerd level, comment below.
Yeah, please. And then we'll get them and we'll say, hey, look, you guys need to do this.
We are going to be getting some new Ibanez stuff in soon,
Oh yeah,
but we
yeah.
don't know how soon.
As soon as they can ship it.
As soon as they can ship
the
it.
order's in.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, they came out with a few new colors for certain models.
Yeah.
A bunch of other stuff. Ibanez just has like really gorgeous looking guitars to me.
Yeah.
Because obviously I don't play guitar, but they do just have a really nice design to all of the stuff that they produce.
Did you order those guitars with the RG necks?
Yes.
Nice.
What
are
the
those
acoustic guitars?
called? Yeah, the acoustic.
I forget what they're called, but they're acoustic guitars, acoustic electric guitars.
Yes.
That have the same neck as their RG, which is their rock guitar, right? So it's a real slim neck profile, real thin. So if you're used to playing electric guitar and you only play acoustic guitar every so often, it makes it easy to go back and forth. So it's not a wider neck or anything like that.
Few minutes.
I mean, Winter NAMM is busy, and Winter NAMM, there's a lot to see. There's 2 million square feet of display space. Literally, I think we walked about 35 miles in those 3 days.
Yeah,
at least.
Days I did like 30,000
Right.
steps.
Well, because whenever we went off to film one of our videos,
Link up here.
link up there, go watch it. It's great. Me just running around with social anxiety. And so anyways, I was literally just walking. Like, I don't know where. He was following me. And every once in a while I had to duck back and be like, you good? Like, you there? And we actually ended up walking around the whole, like, of the main hall, the whole circumference around that giant rectangle. And I like never actually truly understand like how long it was until like afterwards. I was like, we just went around the whole thing.
Well, no, that wasn't the whole thing because there's that other
No.
building. I know,
Right.
but still, there's
Yeah.
still more.
But like
It's
the main hall.
yeah,
like,
it's massive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's like that hall and then another one with like 2 floors, 3 floors,
2 floors.
2 floors.
Uh-huh.
And then
Then Yamaha's by themselves over the
Yamaha.
Marriott.
there's a basement in the main hall.
Yep.
And
where
then
we saw our
there's-
friends from Podium
And then there's
who are
all
supposed to
of
be
this.
shipping us a water bottle.
Okay,
We'll see if it
Aw.
actually comes.
good.
That's sweet.
And then there's all of this like outside space. Once you actually get through like the security checks and stuff, like we walked around all of there. So like, yeah, that day was a lot. So there you have it, everybody. Another Coffee Conversations episode. If you want to see more about these episodes, any information, gear, product, anything at all, leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe. Be part of our reach to 1,000 subscribers. And we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.